Mic check, mic check. Could somebody post how do you hear me? So yeah, it's 7 p.m. so I say we get this rolling. Hopefully you hear me well. So this is the first time I'm doing it, so you have to pardon at least two things. First, my English, and second, anything else I screw up. So right now I'm going to switch to the screens that I'll be showing. Hopefully it doesn't crash. So I have an Excel sheet prepared where we track everything, and another one where we will use the draftpicklottery.com where we actually do the lottery. We'll need just like 2 or 3 minutes more to set it up, so I'll put the music back on. Okay, I'm back on and I'm switching to the to my screen now. So yes, you should be able to see it. So I will briefly explain what you see. On the left, first we will draw the draft lots in which every team will slot. This is to avoid any uh, confusion, or that someone is in more lucky what, like number one or number two. So we have the teams here on the left in alphabetical order, and we'll just, this is not the lottery yet, we'll just submit this to determine which team will be slotted in which lot in the lottery. And I will then transfer this order of lots in the Excel sheet. So that's why I'm going this and doing it pretty quickly, because we will go after two. So Las Vegas will be in lot 1. This is not the top pick in the draft again. So loops for then link pins 6 spot first. Like you probably see, there are two teams without a first round selection. One is Sheffield and the other is Sparta. So, but these are marked like here, Wolfsburg in brackets Sparta. This means the Sparta pick, which is owned by Wolfsburg, and my pick is owned by Hearst. So they are two teams with two entries, so to say. So where were we? Odessa is 8, Santiago is 9, Wolfsburg. So 1 to 11, Upper Canada 12, Dubai 13, So after I finish this, we'll go to the page where we set up the lottery itself. So this is how we'll order the lottery setup here. In this Excel sheet you can see I've put what are the important infos from last season. Like the greener things are the top teams from the consolation bracket, like Dubai, who won the lottery, Odessa, who finished second, and Brooklyn, who finished third. These are the teams that cannot pick in the top 4, the top 4 teams from last season. These are the total lottery balls and the odds, percentage odds. So I will just transfer all the teams now with the respective number of balls. So this could take a minute, so I'll put the music back on. So everything should be good to go. We have 3 teams with other than 20 balls: Brooklyn 21, Odessa 24, and Dubai 27. I think this is right. So what we do now is click submit, and it's done. We just now will review each pick in reverse order. So starting from the 20th pick in the first round of this year's lottery, or this year's draft rather, will be first, or it's actually my pick, so I'm it's good that I didn't draw the top pick, so to avoid any awkward questions. So Kevin, you didn't hit the water with my pick, so onwards to number 19. It's Hanover and Elliot's team at 19. So to 18 spots, it's Orlando, another of the new owners in Will. So Will will be picking 18s in the first round. Wolfsburg's own pick slots at 17. So James right ahead of his brother Will. So this is the Atlanta pick at number 16. So the Vinny and Joey will pick 16th in their first UDL draft they take part in. And here comes Hurst's own pick at number 15. So double shot for Hurst, but not in the top 10. Pick number 14 goes to Kamloops. Greg will pick 14. So number 13, Linkopings. The current champions will be picking at the 13th slot. Montreal will pick in the 12th spot, and to round up the bottom part of the 20 picks, the 11th slot will be Chilliwack. So Luke will be picking in 11th. So I will just transfer these to this draft position here, and we'll see who the rest 10 teams are who will pick in the top 10. So these are the teams still with a shot at the top picks. You can see them here on the right. Hopefully you can see them. And then we continue on. So the number 10 pick goes to, let's just position the screen to the top 10 picks. Las Vegas gets the number 10 pick. And the next we reveal the number 9 pick. It's Hamilton, so Cam will be picking at number 9. Number 8 goes to San Diego. So Jay, congratulations, top 10 pick. Number 7, so you can see the guys with the extra watery balls are still all in play. So the consolation bracket seems to have worked well for them. Upper Canada picks at number 7. So this is another of our new GMs. Congratulations for the number 7 pick. Number 6 goes to Brooklyn with the 21 balls that Mike had. So we are down to the top 5 picks. So we just again transfer it here. 6 and San Diego gets the 8. Upper Canada gets the 7. Hamilton the 9. So again. So these are the 5 teams left. As you see, Quebec can't pick in the top 4, so if it's drawn in the top 4 it will slide down, but the other guys will pick us where they are positioned. So the number 5 pick goes to Quebec, so they will not have to slide down. It gets the number 5 pick, quite a high pick for the perennial contender in Quebec. So number 4 will be the pick from Sparta that is owned by Wolfsburg. So James gets the pretty high pick for the pick he traded for. So this is the number 4. So now the top 3 picks. The 2 guys that were in the final of the consolation bracket and Andrew in the Kansas City team. So the number 3 pick goes to Dubai. So the Mighty Camels, Clint, you barely missed on Nico and Nolan, most likely. So now, who gets the number 1 and the number 2 pick? And the number 2 pick goes to Odessa, and Andrew wins the lottery. Congratulations to both Andrew and Max on getting the top 2 picks in this year's draft. Hopefully the connection held up and you managed to see the lottery happen. I've recorded it, so I will upload it within a couple of minutes on YouTube, and we'll post everything on the message board. So thank you all for watching. Ciao.